Okay, I'm walking around again. It is the 12th of May, 2026. It's a Tuesday. Had a lot of things on my mind here. And it's going to tie into later. Later on in this video, I'm going to talk about rules for sons. This is going to be my rules for sons video, but I have a little something right now. As a man, I feel like, in my opinion, that I must provide for my family, my future family. I have to be that guy. And the only way to provide is to getting an upgrade in your career, figuring out a side hustle maybe, or just earning more and earning respect in a respected field. I am not at that level right now. I mean, I just graduated a year ago, but I feel I now have a drive since, I have a girlfriend and I date to marry. Okay. So I see myself with this woman for the rest of my life. I'm not making enough to sustain both of us. And I feel like I need to be that guy that does that. I mean, obviously she's going to have a job. So we both, I want us both to be making Boku bucks so we can eventually do whatever we desire and we can retire early and stuff like that, enjoy life together. But I'd be very fortunate if I could make her a housewife. But anyways, I think that's every man's dream for the most part of just be the only one working and then having the wife at the home to take care of the household duties. I have that drive in me to do that, but I can't obtain that right now in the current state I'm in financially. So now I feel like I must go for my CPA. Try for it. I need to be making more money. And I want to be at least making $80K a year salary. At least when I'm 15 years into something. At least. I mean, I know that's a decent amount of money, but I don't know, and I feel like if I get I don't feel like I can make enough by just staying where I'm at right now with just being a regular staff accountant. But if I were to upgrade and get more licenses or degrees or certificates or whatever, I could eventually be more successful in what I want to do. In earnings, I want to provide more. Now the thing is with the CPA, I don't know how to start. There's test dates, okay, and then there's a bunch of different softwares and I don't know when to start studying. I don't know what software to use. I don't know where the testing centers are, the testing dates are. These are things I need to figure out, I know. But I have this feeling that I need someone to just push me forward and give me I'm in the pit right now and I have no way to climbing out of the pit. I just need someone to throw me a rope down so I can eventually figure out how to get out. Or, throw me wood on so I can craft my own ladders or whatnot to get out of this hole. Because I am, you know what I mean? I feel like that makes sense. I just need, throwing a bone, okay? That's basically what I'm saying. Downtown's real lively today, but all right. I don't know, I have this pressure. I feel pressure right now. I feel a lot of pressure, and I need to figure it out. I'm doing payroll right now at work, so I think after I'm done with payroll, I'm literally just gonna chat it up or co-pilot it up, like what to do, like all those questions, all those points I just made, like I'll put it into a software and figure it out. I don't know. Alright, it's 12:46. Ryan said he's not lifting with me today, but he's gonna run with me, so I'm gonna run 4 miles, and then I got Bible study tonight. I have Bible study tonight, and I feel like I have something else going on. I have no clue. I'll figure it out when the time comes. Oh, I need to clean the house a little bit. I need to vacuum and stuff, so I got a busy day. Come on, lock in. All right, it's May 16th. It's a Saturday. It's 8:50 a.m. in the morning here. I'm gonna talk about my roles, my own personal beliefs and values that my son or sons should instill into their life or lives. I'm gonna read the one off that I got from high school. My one history teacher at the end of my senior year, he had a roles for sons file, and we asked to see what was in it and open it up, and we all asked if we could take a copy of that with us home, and he printed them all out and gave it to us, which was pretty cool. So I'm gonna read some of these here. So there's 27. So the first role. Actually, I wonder if I can just show you. I don't know. Okay, it says, first one's never shake a man's hand sitting down. Always stand. I break this rule sometimes, but for the most part, when I do remember, I try to stand, or if I'm in an appropriate setting, appropriate spot to stand, I stand every time. Number two, there are many ways to enter a pool. The stairs is not one. Always jump in. 3, the man at the barbecue grill is the closest thing to a king. It's true. Providing food for everyone. Number 4, request a late checkout. I guess that's for a hotel. In a negotiation, never make the first offer. Learned that in college too. Number 6, when entrusted with a secret, keep it. Number 7, hold your heroes to a higher standard. I mean, heroes can be, they have to be good role models for the most part, right? I mean, obviously it says hero, not villain, but all right, I don't know. Number 8, return a borrowed car with a full tank of gas. Number 9, play with passion or not at all. It's true, like YOLO. When shaking hands, grip firmly and look them in the eye. You just don't give a weak handshake, all right? Don't look like a pussy. Number 11, don't let a wishbone grow where a backbone should be. Number 12, if you need music on the beach, you're missing the point. I agree with that one. The waves is supposed to be the music and calming, and it's not supposed to be full of high cortisol. Number 13, carry 2 handkerchiefs. The one in your back pocket is for you, the one in your breast pocket is for her. Number 14, you marry the girl, you marry her family. Number 15, be like a duck, remain calm on the surface and paddle like crazy underneath. These are all hidden. Number 16, experience the serenity of traveling alone. Haven't done that yet. I don't know if I ever will. I mean, I have gone out to eat by myself, and I've done other stuff by myself, but like actually going on vacation or traveling alone, I've never done. I think that'd be interesting though. What's next? Number 17, never be afraid to ask out the best looking girl in the room. I don't know, that's just confidence there. Number 18, never turn down a breath mint. I always remember that. Anytime anyone's offered me gum or a mint or whatnot, I always take it. You can always have good breath if whatever. All right, number 19. A sport coat is worth 1,000 words. Honestly, I'm not sure what that means. Number 20. Try writing your own eulogy. Never stop revising. It's kind of sad to think about, but it's a good idea. I haven't thought about that. Number 21. Thank a veteran, then make it up to him. Number 22. Eat lunch with the new kid. Number 23. After writing an angry email, read it carefully, then delete it. And that goes with text messages too, and stuff like that. Write it down and then just don't even say it. Ask your mom to play, she won't let you down. This is number 24. Number 25, manners maketh the man. Number 26 is give credit, take the blame. Always, I live by that. I'm always accountable, and I always give praise when needed. Like, when people show out, I don't take it or hide it. I'm like, oh, this is this person, they did that, or they did this amazing thing. Like, I'm gonna show off for them that they did that, so they know that I know that they did something good. And then number 27, stand up to bullies, protect those bullied. So there's the 27 I got from high school. Honestly, really good advice. I'm gonna edit this to make it more seemingful. Like, you can read it on the screen, but all right. And now I got my own. I have some pages here I'm gonna read off of, but they are some rules, things I want to teach my son about being a man and the values you need, and maybe I can give some real world examples of stuff I went through as myself. But all right, so the first point, the first value I should say, is respect. Let me think about this here. So some points that I have down here are: don't embarrass people publicly just to look cool, because in the end that'll make them kind of stay away from you or try to avoid you in public because of prior experience. Number 2 about respect is don't talk down to workers, waiters, cashiers. Always treat them as an equal, even though like when I was a manager at my food service job, I was a manager, and I had to manage like 7 employees during the day and maybe a little more. I never talked down to them. I always asked them politely to do things, or if they could help me out or something with I wasn't like, oh, do this, do that. I'm like, oh, could you please do this, it would help out this, and I give a description. I'm like, oh, this would help do this, or this is how you're benefiting me this is how you're benefiting the stand if you do this way, you know what I mean? Or if you clean this, or if you prepare this food item, I never talk down, because I understand how it feels, and I don't want people to resent me. I don't know why I care, but I treat people with respect, and it's literally what the value is. The third point is respect your girlfriend even when you're upset. I have an example of this. One example recently. I was upset. I think it was something stupid. It was over Minecraft. Okay, I died in a cave, and I was upset because I lost all these levels and stuff. It wasn't her fault that I died or anything in the cave. I just walked off the edge like an idiot and died from fall damage. Anyways, I was upset though a little bit, but as a man, you can't get mad at your girlfriend. She didn't do anything wrong, obviously. I died and I was upset, so I guess it's saying don't take out your anger on your girlfriend for some stuff. You know what I mean? I didn't do that. I went silent, and I was just like, well, it is what it is, And she could tell that I was upset, but I don't know. Whenever I get upset, I usually go quiet I usually go nonverbal, and like I don't know. Yeah, you just can't lash out as a man because it just shows that you're too emotional, and if you're too emotional, it's just it's a big turn off for women. Like your women, I could tell that happened to me when I died. Like she could tell I was upset, and that was kind of a turn off. But I mean, I don't know. It's okay to be upset, but you just can't show it. You just can't show it as a guy. All right, number 4. And the last point: respect your parents even when you disagree. Yeah, your parents, they're the ones that gave you life. They raised you and gave you a nice home to live in, and maybe potentially siblings to enjoy the experience with the ride. Always respect your parents, even though, yeah, you disagree with them sometimes. They're still your parents, and they're the ones who created you. So, I mean, obviously God created you, but physically, you know. What's going on here? It's like a dark spot. What the heck? What's going on there? But, all right. So that's, yeah, that's respect. And then there's a quote I found online. Anybody can be respectful when life is going good. Real character shows when you're stressed, angry, or think someone can't do anything for you. Yeah. Yeah, that's real character. I agree. The ability to remain calm when you're angry or upset or stressed and work through situations just shows that you can be a real man. Seriously. All right, next one. Next value is discipline as a man. So most successful people are not motivated all the time. They're disciplined. So here are some points about discipline. So the first one, this relates to me a lot. Going to the gym even when tired. Oh man, I'm coming up on 6 years now, and I think it'll be like middle of June will be 6 years of me going to the gym consistently, which is great. I've had countless days where I was very tired and didn't want to go, or not motivated because, I don't know, something got me down or whatnot. I still went. Even though it wasn't a good lift, I still went and put in the work. That's real discipline. Same with running. Some days I'm like, oh fuck, I don't feel like running right now. And I still run 3 or 4 miles, by myself. That's real discipline. And that's what separates you from a boy to a man as well, is being able to do the hard things even when you don't want to. Second point, going to work on bad days. Yeah, there are days, I just have to go. Like, I'm a salary guy, it's a full-time job, I have to go, but going to work on bad days, every day I don't feel like going to work, I'm going to be frank. I still go. I need that paycheck. I put in the work. I'm providing for my future self and my future family by doing that, by showing up at work and doing what I can. Third point, saving money instead of spending everything. Recently, which is a good thing, when I started my new job, I should have been doing this when I was in college, but stupid college brain. Saving money. I'm kind of saving, but right now, my main goal right now is to pay off student debt, bad debt, like my student loan, my car stuff, and I pay insurance. But on the side too, I also invest in my own Roth IRA account. So that's kind of saving money. It's kind of building for the future, so I have a nice, sound future eventually, So, yeah, saving money is crucial. Sitting in a checking account, your money won't make you money, but put in a savings account, save for a house. You gotta have an emergency fund of at least like $3,000. Like, I have that, but I need more in there, like, because I want to buy a house eventually. I'm 23, but all right, next point. Staying loyal when temptation exists. Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of temptation out there for you guys. I'm telling you. Um, you just gotta remember Jesus Christ. You gotta remember God, and that He's watching over you, and He's protecting you, and He's giving you this. I mean, yeah, I think about it in girlfriend term, like there's other women out there, but I mean, I love my girlfriend. I always love her. Obviously there's the devil out there, there's temptation, and you just gotta avoid it by thinking of Christ and thinking of His love for you every time there's temptation. And temptation can come in other forms too, like peer pressure from your friends to drink alcohol or smoke weed or get a drag of a cigarette or something, or do other drugs. I stayed true to myself till senior year of high school. For the like, I was a clean slate till the end of my senior year. That's when I'm just like, I pulled all the stops out, and it was just like, well, YOLO kind of life. I mean, do I regret it? I mean, yeah, but it already happened, and I already went through what I went through. All right. Point number 5, doing what needs done without being told. Yeah, like, for me, for example, just like emptying the dishwasher, doing that little thing, or getting the mail, or vacuuming the house when no one tells you to do it, cleaning the bathroom, cleaning your room up, doing these little things that, you know, the parents notice, you notice for yourself, like you're a productive member of society, you're doing all this stuff. So yeah, just doing what needs to be done, like, as well as like going to school or getting that job, the first job, you know, do it without being told. Here's a question, or here's a quote. A man who only works hard when he feels motivated is going to struggle in life because motivation comes and goes. Bang, discipline stays. All right. Next point. Emotional control. I kind of mentioned this in previous. Being a man doesn't mean having no emotions. It means controlling them instead of letting them control you. So here are some points. Anger ruining relationships. For me, man, I've worked on this so much. I mean, I haven't been really angry in any of my relationships I've been in. Same with like friendships and stuff. Like, I don't let it ruin it. Like, for guys, it's easy. We get in this argument or something, or a fight, and then we just move on. Yeah, I don't know. It's different between men and women, because we just move on from it. We don't hold grudges, in my opinion. Reacting emotionally online is another point. Another point is shutting down emotionally. I need to work on this. I close myself off whenever I feel emotionally overwhelmed or hurt or stressed. I kind of shut down a little bit or get bitter. That's something I'm working on. I mean, it comes in time, but exploding over small problems. And this is something I fixed. I used to be reactive with that. Anything minor, I'd make a huge reaction over it, but now I'm just like, well, it is what it is, and how are you gonna move on? You know, I mentioned that in the previous video. Quote from this is, anybody can yell, anybody can lose control, but staying calm during pressure is real strength. And that's facts. That's facts. All right. Next point. Relationships. Don't waste people's time or play with emotions. The games, man. Oh, this 21st century is full of games. Yeah. I mean, I've went through all of these. Leading people on. I've led people on. I feel like shit for it. Number 2, entertaining multiple people for validation. I'm going to be frank on here. I went to a therapist at one point about stuff like this. And they said, there's no reason you need to be talking to that many people. And he was right. You cut them all off, and I felt more at peace. Not entertaining all these people. Not trying to get approval for them. I don't want my sons to be the same way. because it's just pain. It's just pain. Number 3, avoiding communication. Man, I went through all of these. I've grown from that. I don't do this stuff anymore. All these points here, like avoiding communication. Like if you avoid communication, it's just, you gotta communicate if you're in a relationship with a woman. You have to. Or your friends, to maintain friendship, you have to communicate. And you have to do it well too. Can't sugarcoat stuff, really. For the most part, you can't. You can't. Cheating because of attention or ego. Yeah, I'm never gonna cheat in my life. Never cheat. Because then you look like a scumbag. And I don't want my sons looking like a scumbag. That would really piss me off. Oh, if they cheated, oh my God, I'd lose my marbles. I'm gonna say that right now. I'd lose my marbles. I don't respect cheaters. In relationships, I don't. Lose all my respect. They do. Like, cheaters lose my respect. If you know you don't want something serious, be honest instead of pretending. That's the quote. Here's something else to note. A lot of people today want relationship benefits without relationship responsibility. Apologize when wrong. Communicate clearly. Don't disappear during conflict. You got to show up and own it and fight through it as a man. 2 more points here. Work ethic and purpose. A man should build something meaningful in his life. Career. You gotta build a career. So out of high school, like you're stuck in the cycle until high school, until you graduate. Excuse me. Let me grab a drink of water here. You can start building your resume in high school. I mean, you can start working in high school. So that's kind of how you can start it. But then after high school, that's when real life starts. You either go work. You either work, you go to a trade and go to school for a trade, or work on an apprenticeship or something like that. Or you go to college and figure out what career field, what office job maybe do you want to have for the rest of your life. That starts after high school. No one told me that when I was in high school. No one told me that. I just assumed I had to go to college. I mean, I'm fine. I'm glad I went to college, okay? I didn't know the options. I didn't care about the options. I wish I did more. You gotta have skills. And you start building them when you're in high school. Everything comes from high school. You get your job there, and that's when you start building your skills. You get skills from that. You have to get into a decent job when you're starting out. I worked with multiple people. I was doing customer service stuff. Customer service isn't every job that you get into. You're gonna have to deal with a client. You're gonna have to deal with customers. You're gonna have to deal with managers and higher ups and other employees. So working like in a restaurant, working food service or something, or customer service, or like a cashier at some place, or those types of jobs. You're gonna have to deal with people. You're gonna have to deal with higher ups. But how are those? You instill value, and then you get values from those people too. So who you work around matters too. They're either gonna make you or break you. I worked with some druggies in the past. I worked with some very respectable people. You just gotta know the right ones, and you can tell. You'll be able to tell right away which ones are the good people and which ones aren't. So try to stick with the good people. Seriously. Financial stability. This is something I'm working on now. I don't think I'll have financial stability until I improve my career, which is one of the points, or find a side hobby or whatnot. I'm trying to pay off my loans, like I mentioned earlier. I'm trying to pay off my car. I'm trying to save for a house eventually. I mapped out all my expenses. So I have all my automatic expenses for the month by month, like for a month, yeah. And then I have my like how much I earn a month, and then I take that and add it or subtract it from the expenses, and that's how much money I have left over. And then there's miscellaneous expenses that I have, such as like gas or money I set aside for my girlfriend if we go out or whatnot, or get her something, like different food items, hygiene products and stuff like that. Like those are miscellaneous. And then after that, I have a set amount that I bring home at the end of the month, which I'm making a positive thing on that. Like I have a positive, return. But financial stability is important, and I want my kids to know that right away. Just, debt is slavery. Debt is slavery. You gotta have goals. Next point is goals. Short-term goals. What am I gonna accomplish within a year? And long-term goals. What's greater than a year that I want to accomplish? So if you're in high school, I want to get all A's on whatever in these classes, and then my long-term goal would be, I want to visit Drexel or visit Penn State or visit Pittsburgh or whatever. Pitt. There are some goals there you can meet. You have to be reasonable, and you have to be willing to sacrifice time and effort to accomplish these things. Next point on work ethic and purpose is consistency. Staying consistent. Just having a routine, like a healthy routine. Right now I feel like I have a healthy routine. I guess I'll give a little, like I take my fish oil, I take my magnesium, I take my vitamin D at the end of the day when I eat and stuff. Take my protein, I go to the gym consistently, stuff like that. You gotta be consistent. You don't need to become rich overnight, but you should become dependable as a man. Yes. You gotta have a jack of all trades kind of knowledge. And if you don't know something, admit to it. Hold yourself accountable for not knowing something, and then try to learn it. If someone asks you to do something that you don't know, be like, well, I don't know, but I could try. You gotta be honest with yourself. And if you feel like trying. All right, my last point. Confidence. This is a tough subject for me because I was not confident most of my life up till now. I mean, I'm only 23. Like I keep mentioning, I struggle with confidence so much, and just gotta tell yourself you gotta tell yourself that you love yourself on a daily basis, and that you are who you are, like what you look like, or I mean, you can always control what you think and what you learn, but what you look like, just the way it is. God made you this way. You gotta be confident with what God gave you, for real. I didn't learn that until later on, and it's hard to grasp by now. Real confidence is earned. So keeping promises to yourself. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was back in college, I smoked weed a little bit, and I promised myself that I'd stop, and then I'd just go back to it. I finally made the decision to stop that and actually care about myself, and I kept this promise now, and I've been clean for a good bit now from that. But if you keep promises to yourself and act on them and accomplish them, oh man, you feel so much more confident, I swear. Taking care of your health, looking healthy. Like for me, I gym and shit, so I always look like I'm a lean, muscular man. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm very healthy. I'm in top percentile of people my age with health. I feel like taking care of your health, going to the gym, eating right. Eating is the most important stuff. What you put in your body matters. You have to know what ingredients are going into what food and what food's healthy for you, and when to eat and not to overeat and stuff like that. Oh my, eating is so important. You gotta know, you gotta figure, if you don't know something, ask her, look it up. You gotta hear it to know it, Developing skills, I kind of mentioned this earlier. Handling hard situations, I kind of mentioned that too. You just gotta remain calm and don't, be too overreactive of a situation. Example, confidence isn't posting quotes online, it's knowing you can handle life. For me, I feel like I have a grasp on life. I have a grasp on my finances. I have a grasp on my health. As of right now. The other thing I don't have a grasp on is my career right now, but I'm still figuring it out. Oh wait, there's one more point here. And my girlfriend wanted me to mention something too about, we have a role. We're gonna have a role when we have kids, and that's to get the work done before you can go relax and play. And it's a good skill to have. It's gonna be tough, like you want to get on your Xbox or go outside with friends or whatnot, but I think getting the homework done, getting chores done or whatnot before you do that, it's still something in you that you'll respect that we did in the end, because it'll make you into a better man. You'll have, I don't know, it'll instill a work ethic to get stuff done and then relax. And that's kind of how I am. And I'm pretty sure that's the way she is too. My girlfriend. Okay. It's gone 31 minutes now. I just been yapping here. What time is it? I gotta go leave soon. Last point, choosing your friends. Your environment shapes you. I kind of mentioned this with the work stuff. Friends who pressure bad decisions. I still have friends. I'm not gonna lie. I still have friends that pressure, the ones that pressured me into making bad decisions. But you just don't have to act on them, even though they're trying to peer pressure you. I've acted on peer pressure before. But as a man, you realize I don't need to listen to what they say, and they can do whatever they want with their life. But I choose to be healthy. I choose to be clean, and that's the kind of mindset you need. You can have friends with who make bad decisions, but I mean, if they keep pressuring you to make bad decisions, if you let them know, maybe it's time to cut them off. Okay. But if they're friends that don't pressure you, but they make the bad decisions themselves, and you can just deny that you wanted to partake in those bad decisions, then I'd say it's a fine to stay in that relationship. But if they keep pressuring you, they keep wanting you to do these bad things, and they want to change your life, don't do it. Don't be friends with them. People who laugh at ambition. That's kind of like, I have me posting these YouTube videos. I mean, not really many people know about these videos, but yeah, people who laugh at taking control of your life and having a handle on it and being a little cringe. You just can't be friends with those type of people. You want people that will be in your corner and support you. Next point is fake loyalty. So they switch up on you when times get hard. You don't want those friends. And negative mindsets. Yeah, you don't want the doom and gloomers, okay? You want the ones that have a positive outlook and that have goals for themselves, and they want to achieve something bigger than life. Those are the people that you want to stick around. And I have a few, my college friends are like that. Here's a quote. Some people don't destroy your life directly. They just normalize wasting it. That's a strong line. I hope you ask me questions. I want you to ask me as many questions as possible. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I'll say that. I hope this gives a little guideline of what to expect as a man and how to overcome different situations. There's a lot of points I made there. You can always rewind, and if you have questions, I know I didn't expand on too much stuff, or if you want more stories about something, just come to me and ask me about it, okay? I'll be sure to answer. It's tough to think on the spot for me. I don't know. I'm just that way. I'm just built that way. So yeah, if you come to me and ask me about these things, I'll try to answer. I want my son to be a man. I want them to just treat everyone with respect, have values, have goals for yourself. I want them to have a high work ethic. And I want them to enjoy life. That's all I want. That's all I want for them. I want them to find the right woman who will treat them with respect and support them in their goals and their ambitions. And you gotta find the right woman, and the woman that they don't play games with you. They just tell you how it is, okay? You'll know when you find the one. I'm telling you. Because I know for myself that I found the one. This is it. You know it. Come on. Take what I put it into practice, better your health, better your wealth, better your life. Live life. This is the only life you have. You only get one. You only get one life, man. So what are you going to do with it? You got to be a bum and sit around and waste your life that God gave you? Or are you going to get up, get stuff done, get the work done that needs to be done for the day, and move on? Keep going, keep trudging, and enjoy every second of it, even when it becomes hard, because even the hard stuff's kind of enjoyable too. Even though it doesn't seem like it at the time, it is. And it makes you a man going through those hard things. And trust me, if I didn't do some of the hard stuff I went through, I wouldn't be the man I am today. And I'm still growing as a man. I'm only 23, like I keep mentioning. I don't like keep mentioning I'm 23, okay? I want to remind you how young I am and how maybe some of these things I'll be able to expand on in the future, or have more insight on, you know. But for now, yeah. All right. Well, it's the 16th. So it's 9:30 now. I gotta go run with my friend Seth. We're running just 10 miles today, and then gonna help with the garden, my parents' garden. Love gardening. Growing your own food. I definitely want to have a garden when I'm older. And then tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going up to my camp. We're doing a big cleaning day. My mom's sisters are all coming up, and we're all cleaning the camp together, and it should be a good time. Hopefully just drinking beer and cleaning and having a good time. Nice living life there. All right. Seriously, come to me with questions, okay? I'll be sure to answer them if you want to expand on anything. I swear to you, okay? All right. Lock in.